But a nice little gain.
That was a nicely run slant route, and what the receiver's trying to do is make the defender think he's going upfield for a deeper route and then breaks it off, usually after about 3 to 4 steps, and cuts towards the middle of the field. And now what he's trying to do is use his body to keep the defender away from the football and give the quarterback a really nice target.
Shifts past him at the 45.
Oh, my.
And he gets this inside
He's
the
over breaking all these
35-yard
tackles,
line.
bro.
That's pretty much meat and potatoes right there, wasn't it? Just go right at him
Those
and let your
come
big
on,
horse
man.
charge up the middle. Not too fancy there, was it?
Nothing fancy at all, challenging that defense. And on that go-around, the offense won the challenge.
Oh, my
Murray's throw into
goodness.
the hands of Kirk. And a big gain that time. He's out of bounds on what will be the final play of this first quarter. Now we're first
Kirk
and
is
10
saving.
at the 11.
What's the fuck?
And he'll take this one inside the 10 down to the 8. Give him 3 on the keeper there, and it is second down.
But that call makes sense because they've been throwing it well on this drive, and once again they show passing
plan on
formation,
lineman.
showing the shotgun. Then they ran out of it. That's a nice play by them defensively, though, to hold it to a short gain.
On second down now, it's Connor, and
So
he is
nobody moved
in the
over to
end
close like that.
zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner, an 8-yard touchdown run. And the Cardinals are just an extra point away from tying this game. Prater for the extra point, and we are tied here in the second quarter. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away. On the return, here comes Amir Abdullah. And all in all, a pretty solid return. Nearly got it to the 35. They'll mark him down officially at the 34. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And they had the touchdown during the last drive, and I'm guessing that you like the balance they had on that last drive.
And I loved it. Forget liking it. Absolutely love what they were doing, because to be ahead of a defense that much, where every play call you have, run or pass, is working pretty well for you.
Makes you look like a genius.
It really does. It also lets you know that your preparation was pretty good, and now the defense has to do all the adjusting.
A first down throw, Darnold, flushed out right. He's going to fire one, corner of the end zone. Touchdown, Panthers.
Very big target.
33 yards. And the Panthers have taken the lead. Gonzalez good on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7.
That means Terrence Marshall's just slide. And he goes against our third string corner.
Now after the touchdown, here's Gonzalez on to kick it away.
I don't know Arizona's first. After the second string corner.
On the return, Rondale Moore will bring it out. And he's
got
up
number
past
2
the
receiver.
20 to
After
the
that, first time
22-yard
straight. They
line.
can't defend nobody. I know that personally.
Ready to go their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. They trail a one-score deficit, 14-7, as they come up first and 10.
What's that one dude that was injured? I forgot his name.
From the gun, Murray. This one complete to the running back, Chase Edmonds. It'll go down as a gain of 6, and that'll make it a second down.
Just about every quarterback is trained to really look downfield first before you come back and make a nice, safe throw. And in this case, that's exactly what he did. Found his running back, let him create some space, and it turned out to be a nice play for the offense.
And he's brought down after a very nice gain.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size. The slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
Credit him with a 1-yard gain there to make it 2nd and 9.
Really, stop that.
Throwing now is Murray. Screen pass to Connor. And a 6-yard gain gets him right around the 43. We've hit the the 2-minute mark in the second quarter. 14-7.
Please stop that. You're killing me slowly. Keep letting him break tackles. Stop it.
A reminder, coming up at halftime, Jonathan Coachman will join us from Orlando with our halftime report. But business to take care of before we get there.
A 2-minute drill before the coaches.
Reddick was right
and
there.
He's going to have a Cardinals first down, and he was able to get it by plenty. A gain of 8 on 3rd and 3.
We didn't need to ask around the league, but we got to confirm this guy's a good player. They've got to find a way to get him more involved, call a few more plays that target him.
Absolutely, because here we are toward the end of the first half, and that's the first target, not just the first catch, first target. On 1st and 10, here's Murray. This is caught. It's Kirk. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all.
Who's guarding Kurt? That, I don't know what the fuck's going on. He's always open. I'm tired of that. Who the fuck's guarding him? Okay, there we go. Let's get this shit right. I'm about to say, I don't know, you know, maybe alright, but let's get this shit right.
Way to the 2.
He's awesome.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up 1st and goal. They'll look to run with Connor. And he'll keep working toward that end zone as he's down to about the 2-yard line. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. They'll try to run it. This is Connor. And he'll take this one in for the Arizona touchdown. James Conner with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Cardinals are an extra point away from tying the ball game here in the final minute of the first half. Extra point good by Prater. And we are tied here in the second quarter. This one tied at 14 now as he sends this one away. And it'll come out to the 25 as he will not attempt to return. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive as they will take over here with a little more than 30 seconds remaining. McCaffrey with a first down and more. And how about that for just running out the clock? The Panthers going to use the 2nd of their timeouts as they stop it with 28 seconds to go in the first half of play. They'll run with McCaffrey. And he's corralled, but not before getting it inside the 35. Now the Panthers going to signal for their 3rd and final timeout as the clock will stop with 18 seconds to go in the first half. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. Here's Darnold. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it'll be incomplete. Good job staying with it defensively. And it'll bring up 2nd down.
Well, so much for getting separation. No chance there. Locked down tight. Forcing the incompletion on that attempt.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. A shotgun snap for Darnold.
Oh my God!
And that is incomplete. 7 seconds remaining.
Oh my God!
From the snap, he certainly looked like he knew where he wanted to go with the ball. But surprise, that guy was slow. So that took his attention elsewhere to no avail.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10.
He was just slow.
Buying time to his left.
Damn, he threw
and that is incomplete. 2 seconds left on the clock.
As soon as I saw him break contain and get outside, my first thought and my eyes gravitated downfield because nowadays, most of these quarterbacks, When they do
if you would
that,
have threw that
they
on
want the
point,
big
I
play
could have ran
downfield.
down.
They don't want to throw it short. In this case, he took the shot. It fell incomplete.
A final shot before the break. Darnold, he lets this one fly toward the back of the end zone.
Oh my God, you dropped it again.
Incomplete. First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. All right, Coach, thanks. Yeah, both teams likely to make some changes in what's been a closely fought battle to this point.
That's 2 drops,
And
man.
ready
2
to get the
drops.
party started for the second
You
half. It was an
don't
even
have the top
first
corner
half,
on
all
it.
tied on
The
the
corners are
scoreboard.
trash.
We'll see a return here from the end zone. And it's a pretty good return here as he'll get this up to the 29.
You got a fucking stop. Come on.
Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. It's a tie football game here. What do you think, Charles, the message was at halftime?
Well, I think that they probably just looked at things and said, we're fortunate that this is a tie game. No need to panic, no need to change a whole lot. We didn't play anything close to our best in the first half, so we don't have to go out and win one for the Gipper. Let's just go out and play our best football and win one for us.
So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. Now it's Connor. And he'll take this ahead for about 4. Second down coming up.
Well, on every play call, you realize it's not going to go for a touchdown, so a lot of your calls are setting things up for maybe later in the game, trying to establish the inside run with toughness now, hopefully get to the perimeter later, and let's face it, you could do worse than a 4-yard run on first down.
Meanwhile, Murray's throw pulled in by Hopkins. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 31-yard line.
And this was a nice example of an offensive coordinator scheming his guy open. Just a little underneath route, just trying to free up some space, and it worked awfully well. Got him not just space, but plenty of room to run after the catch to pick up really nice yardage.
A short gain here, maybe a yard to the 29.
And the big fella stuffed that one up in a big way. I think doubling him has to be a priority because you can't move up to the next level if you don't take care of him first.
And down inside the 15 he goes. Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. From the red zone, here's the Heisman Trophy winner, Murray. And this is Ertz with it, right side. And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll make it 2nd and a foot or so.
Well, coaches always talk about finding balance on offense. I don't think you can get much more balance than this. Big-time run, big-time pass.
A 1-2 combination. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Arizona. James Conner taking it in from 4 yards out. And the Cardinals have taken the lead as they go right down the field and score on the opening drive of the second half. Prater for the extra point. And the lead is now 21-14. After the touchdown, out is Prater to kick. He will return this from deep in the end zone. And he'll be dropped at the 21-yard line, so bringing it out of the end zone proves not a good decision. Loses him about 4 yards. This Carolina offense at the line, ready to go. And last time out, went for it on 4th down, turned it over, gave him great field position, turned into 6 points, so they've got to recover here, Charles.
It's amazing what one decision can do in the chain of events, right? The decision to go for it on 4th down,
Caused all of that.
it caused every bit of it, but it showed confidence. Hey, I've got confidence in you guys. Go pick it up for them. Didn't happen. Also showed confidence in the defense. They didn't pick up their end of the bargain, so now they've got to come back out and start over and rebuild that confidence.
On 1st down, Darnold. He's going to fire one deep left sideline. And too much juice.
Oh, my God. He overthrew him like a mile.
I'm sure this isn't a novel thought, but maybe run some simpler routes instead of trying to get it all back in one shot. Defense certainly appears to be ready for him. Try and get it back little by little instead of in big chunks.
Darnold's throw is caught here by Anderson. And he'll go down inside the 45 before going out of bounds. That'll leave him with a 3rd and 2 coming up. They got 8 yards there. Darnold. Being chased out left. He's got a man. That's Marshall. And he is out of bounds, but not before he's inside the 30.
And this has been a nice answer to the touchdown drive against them a few minutes ago because they've come out and reestablished the tempo. A nice throw there, and they're putting together a very strong drive as a response.
Again, Darnold. Letting one go deep for the end zone. And this is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Byron.
They let him cut in front and take it.
At their own 11-yard line. Now the defense going to use the first of their timeouts.
That's crazy.
That'll leave them with 2 remaining. We'll be back.
That nigga came from all the way over. And he did float it.
The Cardinals with a 1st and 10 at their own 11. It's Connor as they stay on the ground. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
2 things to watch. First, his strength and being able to break out that initial contact. But at his size, once you slow his momentum, it's hard for him to get it started again and end up tackling him behind the line of scrimmage.
Throwing on 2nd and 14. Murray flush to his right.
That's pig. That's pig.
As a defensive back, you have
pig,
some
man.
weapons
We
at
all
your
right
disposal
there.
that we don't often talk about, and you can read the receiver's eyes, you can read his hands, and you know that the arrival of the ball is imminent, and that allows you to make a play on it, and oftentimes knock it away.
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw.
Give me a
Look at
shit.
this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off near the 26. And they will take over at the 26-yard line. On 1st down, this is McCaffrey.
Why do what I like? Let's go.
8, 2nd and 2.
Good, strong run against the 3-4 set. And that 3-4, you got to have your guys up front eat up a lot of blocks. The guy playing over the center, the nose, he usually has to take on double teams. But when you're able to successfully move him, you're often able to get some yardage, and that's when linebackers have to clean up and make tackles.
84 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run, got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw through 3 quarters, no reason to lighten up now. And finding room to work, he's down to the 2-yard line. Good yardage on 1st down. Now can they punch it in on 2nd and goal? McCaffrey is not going to get back to the line of scrimmage as they'll tackle him at the 3. Now, they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal.
Oh, who touched it? Didn't nobody touch him? Wow, didn't nobody touch him. He just fell back. He just fell back. He didn't nobody touch him. They're trying to say 7 touchdowns.
Likely the play of the game here, trailing in the final quarter and going for it on 4th and goal. And it'll be caught in the end zone for the Carolina touchdown by DJ Moore. A 3-yard touchdown pass. And the Panthers are an extra point away from tying this game here in the final minutes. Don't forget the extra point is something good. And we are tied here in the 4th quarter. A couple of teams locked into a good one here. 21 all the score as the kick's away. And no run back here for Moore. It's a touchback, and it'll come out to the 25. Ready to go with their next drive, and at the line, the Cardinal offense. Well, they just gave up the score to tie it. That's the bad news. The good news, plenty of time in this. The Panther rush too strong. They get there and take him down. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's 2nd down. Well behind the sticks here with a 2nd and 18. Another try after the first down sack. Murray. And this throw incomplete. Well, the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
You definitely would like to hit on that one because now you've got a 3rd and long showing up, and you just know defense is going to be getting after it. They are pinning their ears back, and they are coming.
What? Oh, my God. I'm right. Oh, you're joking.
Get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down.
You're joking that I didn't.
Down to the good stuff.
Right
all
there
tied with 2 minutes remaining on EA Sports. So the Cardinals, they've got the football here as we get you reset. They've got it 1st and 10 as they search for a go-ahead score. Throwing on 1st down is Murray. He'll buy some time right. It's complete to Hopkins. This will be stopped about 2 yards shy of the marker. 8-yard gain, 2nd and 2.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
They're making steady progress, but I see your face. You're worried about that clock.
I'm worried about the clock, and at some point, you have to have a splash play in there as well.
A field goal from this spot likely out of the question. They've got to get closer here on 3rd down. They'll try to run forward with Connor.
Oh my! They let him drag him.
Down as he's brought down at the 44-yard line.
Now you're right on the edge of field goal range. You've still got time, but get up to the line of scrimmage and get set.
Right back to Connor here on 1st. And he's going to be met at about the 43. The Cardinals going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop him with a little over 30 ticks to go in the football game. Here's 2nd and 9, just a yard on that last run. Come on. Murray to throw. Eluding the pressure right.
What's a pig?
To the ground,
That's a
incomplete.
fucking pig.
A nice job of bodying him up defensively.
That's a pig.
And now it brings up
Give
3rd
me
down.
that. You threw it right there
Now
to
in the
him,
situation
bro.
where the quarterback's got to take
Pig.
full charge of his huddle. Got to totally command and make sure all eyes are on him.
They're hating on
locked
him.
in. Going to call multiple
hating
plays
on
and go
him.
over
Come
different
on, man. Give me that
situations and
pig.
scenarios to make sure everyone is on the same page.
They will look for some important yardage on 3rd down. From here, it would be a 60-yard boot. Back to throw. Murray. Escaping the pressure right.
Shit.
It's caught right side by Daniels. And he is going to have a Cardinals 1st down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Now the Cards going to call another timeout, their 2nd, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ball game. On 1st and 10 is Connor. And the result here, a pickup of 8. Leaves them with 2 to go on 2nd down. And now here comes their final timeout as they take it with 8 ticks remaining. So here's the veteran kicker, Matt Prater. His first attempt of the afternoon, and it's for the win. And he tugged this one badly. It's no good. Wide left. And a costly one there as this game remains tied here in the 4th. So a letdown there. I mean, you figure for a kicker, these are ideal conditions.
Yeah, partner. I mean, this is a relative chip shot. You're in the center of the field. No real wind to speak of.
None.
And this is just a miss hit. Cost them 3 points.
And that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. And here in overtime, if the team that receives the ball scores a touchdown, it's over. If they don't, we can still have some more football.
That's exactly right. If they go down and kick a field goal, the other team gets a possession to either match it or score a touchdown to win the ball game. If both teams kick field goals, the next team to score wins. But if the receiving team throws a pick six or fumbles the ball and gets picked up by the defense and they score, the game is over at that point.
Here's Christian McCaffrey to return it.
What's this?
The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. They control their own destiny here. They have the football in overtime. Obviously, a touchdown would win it.
And I think teams around the league are still adjusting to the idea of going downfield, scoring a touchdown wins the game, because they were used to just going downfield and trying to get in field goal range to win a game. Still having to make that transition. Let's face it now, the ones who are doing it best know they need to go down, attack, put the ball in the end zone, and not leave it up to a field goal and give the other team a chance.
Yeah, as we said, they control their own destiny now. Meanwhile, Darnold's throw complete there to Moore. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Charles, you get into these overtime situations, that's not a bad guy to dial into.
Well, when you have to have plays, especially in a spot as you just described, we're in OT, you've got to go to the guys you can trust and you know are going to make the plays. What they say, it's not the X's and the O's, it's the Jimmys and the Joes.
A gain of 6 there on first.
Nice rhythm throw there on first down. He located his tight end, made a nice easy pitch and catch.
Hoping he can break a tackle or two. Wasn't able to do that there, but still good yardage. From just shy of midfield, Darnold. Anderson a first down and more. And all the way
Let's
down
go.
to the 33-yard line. Well, good start for him under center here in overtime. Now 3 of 3.
And this is where you have to know you have playing quarterback. You've got a confident thrower right now, someone who's taking care of the ball, but not being timid as well, and is moving the team downfield. That opens up your playbook and allows you to dial up some big shots if you want them.
Here we go, D, get off the field.
Darnold on first down. Sliding out of the pocket. And he'll be out of bounds as he gets it down to the 30 there. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at second down.
Okay, he's not going to get the first down, but this is still a nice job of buying some time and then running to get to the sideline and get out of bounds and avoid the big hit.
That caught by Trimble. And they move this all the way down to the 9. Defensively now, the ultimate challenge. Of course, the ball gets in the end zone. This thing's over.
And I remember my coaches always talked about in goal line situations, and now you're in overtime where they have to keep them to 3 points. Otherwise, this thing is done. Win your individual battle within the framework of the team defense. Beat that guy across from you and make a play. I expect them to attack on defense and not sit back.
Second down and right back to McCaffrey. And he'll be stopped up after only a couple of yards as he gets it down to the 5. And I know you, with every carry, especially in overtime, you're just saying, if you're that ball carrier, hold on to the football.
Hold on to it, protect it, but not necessarily settle it, because you're trying to get to the end zone. You're trying to end the game right here. And I know the defensive guys poking, clawing, raking, trying to knock the ball.
And this will be caught. Touchdown. They needed overtime to get it done, but put this one in the win column. And Charles, I think when the schedule comes out, all teams, no matter where they're predicted to finish, talk about protecting your home turf. They were able to do that here in this one.
Similar to a tennis match, right? Not letting them break your serve. That way you hold on to it. They got it done, and they feel very good about that victory.
So that'll just about do it for Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin.